Hey, good morning. So today, this has nothing to do with what I'm going to do. Still waiting on this roofing material to finish that off. But my goal today is to get as much more trim work done as possible. And on the other side, I hadn't painted these windows yet. So that's where I'm headed, going to the other side. Going to paint these windows. They still have dew on them from this morning. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Let that dry off. And then I'm going to take a sponge and just rough up the texture so that I can paint it. So I guess I'm going to wait on that for a little bit. I'll start putting some trim on around here. This one, because the roofing is coming out here and going to hang over, I'm not putting a trim piece on top here, but I am going to run one up there. All right, I've cut the angle to match that. I'll be tucking, the metal roofing will come up under that. This is quite often how I will do trim work, getting these really odd angles. So put that up. So that it's flush across there. Ow. Right there. So I'll just hold that. I have that angle up there, matching the angle here. If I keep pressure on that, hopefully that one won't move. Now I'll just draw a line, or make a mark right there. I marked that on both, and I know this is right to this point. And I put a mark there. So now we'll go in and cut those, see if it works. Well, let's see. Okay, line that one up there. Let's see if that looks. Yep, that's great. So I won't be nailing this one because I still have to cut the angle for there and this one. So I'll just leave that for now. But this one's good to nail. So now it's the same thing down here. We've got this one. Looks perfect. Perfect. I love that word. Okay. I want this to hang out past the door just a little bit. So I'm marking both pieces of wood. Two marks on this one and two on this one. We'll go cut that. Alrighty. So matching up this angle. Matching up the roof. Checking this. That angle looks great. Okay. I had to add a little filler here. I'll paint that, of course. Okay, now, so this is the easier part. The easiest one. Get that to match up. And a square cut at the bottom. And I put a coat of paint on there. There. I've been wanting to put this piece of trim on for quite a while. It's going to define the roof from the wall. Should really highlight it. And I still have to put trim around the windows and paint the window. Right. Here. nice. Wow. So get some trim around that window. It's going to look really sharp. Still waiting for it to dry. All right, we're going to do of course this side. I cut both of these already, so they're ready to go. And the front. It's getting really close to having to move inside to finish this. Oh, straight as an arrow. And now that trim piece across the top. It just really defines a lot of things here. It's pretty nice. I like that. And the last little piece. All right. We have the official colorologist, one of them here, ready to colorology something. We're going to touch up the door just a little bit more. She had an idea, and I like it. Even if I didn't like it, we're going to do it.
Why is that?
Do you want to explain what you're going to do, or you just want to do it?
I think we should just show them.
Just show them. I was going to paint this apricot, but Lauren thought, what if we did black and white checkerboard?
Yeah, sort of.
Is that what- sort of?
I'm trying to decide if I want to do checkerboard or more of like a diamond pattern.
A diamond. I love
I
diamonds.
thought you were going to explain to them what we were doing.
You thought I wasn't?
Yeah, I thought we were just going to show them.
Oh, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Stop! Stop it!
Did you do it?
No, you went ah.
Oh. 3, 2, 1. We nailed it. I won't do it again. I'm not going to do it again. That is beautiful. Anyway, that's what she's going to do. So we'll finish that. She'll finish that. And then do something with the black creatively. I like it. Oh boy. The colorologists have been working overtime. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 door panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors coming up. Here we go. So I'm pretty excited to see this. So the first one is the sage. Be a nice day to take the Vardo out cruising. Okay, so we're doing the back, both backs will be the plum. So I'll go over and do the other one before I change the brush. I won't bother you with that one. I'll be right back with the next color. Okay, this one and the back side, same one, are done. Hi, Gaia. This one, any thoughts on what the color will be? That's right, sage. I just sent a picture of this one to Sandy, the in-house colorologist. Uh-oh. 2 texts. Should I check them? Hope it's good news. Oh, looks good. Kaya likes it. Okay, I'll do the other side. And the third color. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh boy. What do you think, Kaya? Around to the other side. Okay. Ugh. This is the mystery color. This will be very close to what the roofing is going to be when it ever gets here. So it's going to be on this panel. This one's going to stay the apricot, both sides. Are you ready? Here it goes. Oh, wow, nice. Quick, leave a comment. This has definitely been one of the most unique things I've ever done in my life. So it just came down from colorology to make a color change. The green down here, she wants the terracotta, and I think I kind of agree. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? Okay. All right. Kaya and I are going to color this terracotta. Terracotta. How's that look? Let me back up. Yeah, I like that. Well, here it is. It's the next morning. The colors are on, and that's all I'm going to do in this video for colors. I'm going to go to the back, and we're going to work on closing in the heater because I want to take care of that. So there's a few things I have to do before I'm going to frame it in. But let's go back and take a look at what that's going to be. Good old puppy. Before I mention this, I guess you can just barely see. I still haven't painted these windows. They are dry, so maybe I can get at that today. But today, I want to move the fresh air inlet inside the Vardo. So that means all these wires got to come off here. Going to close this all in. Take that down. So, and I'm going to take this off and drill a hole and run it inside. So that's the first item on the list. Take this filter right off. The filter will be inside, of course. And I need a special plug-in for that. And a drill. Before I drill this hole, I want to set insulation on the inside. So I only drill one hole and I have it perfectly lined up. So let's go inside. And I set the insulation in there. Let's go put it on. All right, this is inside. Obviously. Okay, so now I can drill through. I think I'm going to do the same with the duct, the inlet duct. I'll set a piece of insulation in there, and then I can get the hole, I can pull this back out, and I'll get the hole exact on that one so that it's good and tight. I found the temperature of this coming in was about 150 degrees, I think, or 140, somewhere in there. It wasn't too hot for the foam insulation. So that's where we're at. I'll secure this a little better. Maybe put a dab of glue in there or something, and then drill through. And now we'll pull the duct out for just a minute so I can put that insulation in. This is actually a pretty big moment because I'm finally starting to insulate the inside. It's going to be pretty neat to see it all insulated and have that turn that heater on. There, I'll secure that in, and then I can cut the hole out. There, I think I'm all set up. Boy, just when to do one thing, you have to do another thing, and another thing before you do the thing that you wanted to do the thing with. So I'm ready to drill a hole here and here. I'll go outside and do that. There's a hole, there's a hole. Perfect. Oh, that looks great. I'll show you out here in a minute after I get the other hole cut. Hey, how's it going? For now, I'm just going to attach this. Not sure what I'm going to do to deal with this long term here. And I'll go outside and we'll hook that up. Then we're all secure in here, and I think I'm good to build the framework for the heater. You can see I ran the air inlet. That comes in, goes up into the heat chamber, and then it comes out of there hot. Out of there, you can't see it. It comes out of here. So it goes in there, fresh air. Comes out here, fresh air, but hot. So everything inside is just cycling around. This is the air inlet for the combustion motor. So that comes in here and goes out the exhaust. The other improvement I'm going to make is because this, as a lot of you had said, resonates off the plywood inside. I don't know what that insulation did. It probably helped it. I'm going to take that off, and with the framework out here, I'm going to mount it out here. So I think that'll make a world of difference. I made the first cut for the framework. My plan is to build the entire frame down on the ground or something, and then put it up and secure it. But it's going to be something like that. And I'm going to bevel it. I'm going to cut this in half. So one section will be up here, the other one will be out here, and the angles will match. So I'm cutting this at a 22.5-degree angle to get 2 out of this. Okay, so that's at a 22.5. I'm going to rip it in half now. Okay, this will go up against the wall. This will be on the outer part, so it'll look something like that. So I've got a bunch of parts cut for down here. I'll start assembling them and kind of fit them as we go. So I'm going to start with the one going across the top and then the 2 side pieces initially. I've pre-drilled everything so that I won't split the wood. That would be preferred. This is actually the outside framework. Hopefully the cushion police are not watching, because I forgot to bring it out. The cushion police, I like that. I'm only on my knee that's not as bad. I think I am getting both knees done. One will be this fall or December, I hope. And then one hopefully next early spring, late winter. I'll get back to you on that. Good. So you can see that angle. That should work good. Now I've pre-drilled for this little 6-inch block. It will use to set it out from the building. Well, I took some measurements and I got it figured out. I just kind of held it up like this and held a straight edge down that way and extrapolated. That's a good word. Extrapolated. Okay. So it should be good. Final answer, maybe. There. Okay. Good. All right. Let's stand that up. It's starting to look like something. For the sake of expediency, I pre-drilled and I started the screw. So I need to attach this. Same on this end. And then the angled top just sits on top of there. Just, you better fit on top of there. There. Okay. That's about the weight of 2.5, 2x3, 8-footers. So that's not much weight. Now, I guess I should probably get some marks and I'll snap a line on the Vardo so that I can make this straight across there. All right, I've made a mark from here up, both sides. Over here, I'm going to hire an assistant, commonly called a sheetrock screw. This will be interesting. Red chalk on a plum Vardo. I bet that should show up. Okay. Right there. Yeah, that's fine. Take all of these wires. That was easy. Let's just set it up there. That's better. Okay, one thing I forgot to do was a left to right mark. Stay. And I have that right here. I'll put a screw, so that's where I want it. For the gas cap, diesel cap, I'm going to have to notch this out. I'm going to do it after. Probably wish I had done it now. How does that look? Okay. I wanted to keep it as small a profile as possible, and this was the only hang up, so when I put a roof on this, I'll make a flapper that can go up, and I'll be able to fill it quite easily here. Good. All right. I'm pulling it up to the chalk line. Perfect. Perfect. I like that. So this is the center. We just need a support here. I put a mark, and I'll just run a screw in here. The muffler going to attach right here. That's good and solid. And that's got, it's well, it's away from anything wood that's super hot. Can easily hold your hands on both sides when this is going. So that's good. And it comes out below. I'll end up putting fabric hardware cloth on here just to protect it, keep some things out of there. Okay, I temporarily made a piece of metal. This is going to be covered in metal with the same type of material for the roofing on the sides. But for now, because I don't have the metal, I'm putting black on just to close it up and get a visual of what this is going to look like. So on the metal brake, I put a bend on each end, and I set screws along the bottom to make sure I set it evenly all the way across. Then I can secure it. I'm going to have to make an L, just a piece of L flashing top and bottom before I do the roof, because this is 24 inches. It just worked out that way. This is more than 20, it's like 25 and a half, so that's what I had to do. All right, so put that one there. Now I'll just take some scrap metal and I'll make an L bend right there. Well, let's see how this fits on here. Again, I want to emphasize this is just temporary. I'm covering up everything just to keep it weatherproof for now till the other roofing comes in. Wow, doesn't that look sharp? I am planning on taking a trip tomorrow with this to look at some of the fall foliage and do use the kitchen. That's my plan, and it's supposed to be decent weather tomorrow. If I'm going to take it out on the road, I got to close these in just for looks, you know. I always try to go underneath so the water sheds overlapping. There. All temporarily sealed up. Yes, I still have to paint those windows. I just didn't have time. Didn't have time. Okay. Hello. And you can see the 2 holes that I put in there. Well, that completes this video for the day. The next one will be, hopefully, I hope I get to tomorrow. It's supposed to be decent weather. Go out on the road and catch some of the foliage. I think it's already gone past peak. I guess we'll know in a few days. You'll see what that's all about. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. please leave a comment, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Getting really close to 200,000 subscribers. I can't believe that. That's incredible. It's just very humbling for that to happen. I'm excited about that. Okay, have a great day. See you later.